In the meantime, I want to bring in Larry Levine, who is, listen, he knows everything. He spent 10 years in multiple federal prisons at several different security levels. He's now the director of Wall Street Prison Consultants and Coaching, which trains people how to survive behind bars. So, Larry, he's under around-the-clock surveillance, we hear, and he is segregated. He is now 7 days in. Can you tell me if he is even slightly settled, what stage he might be at, and what the process is for all the testing that he's going through right now?
Well, it's not like this guy came in off the street, because he was in the county jail for a substantial amount of time. So he kind of understands incarceration, but he's probably wondering, because he's in the dark. Yeah, they're going to test him, but he's wondering what's going to happen next. And remember, he's in a diagnostic and classification center. So they're running him through, you could bet, mental classification, psychological testing. They're doing the quickest physical known to man to make sure he is in whatever physical shape he's in. They're discussing with him his work history, what type of work that he may be able to do. So they're just running him through sort of the same tests over and over to see if he changes his story.
And I have a question, Larry. Does he get to come out of his cell? Like, is it like a day trip for him to go to different parts of the jail, which, you know, when you're just dead with boredom? Or do they come into his cell and do this? Is he stuck in that cell for meals and interviews and classification tests and all that until he gets that 1 hour of rec and maybe a shower?
Now, I mean, they lock the prison down at different points 24 hours a day. So if they really want to, they can grab him from his cell, take him out of the housing unit and take him over to psych or medical or something. So I don't think that he's in there all day long, but he'll have maybe an hour a day of free time that he can get out of his cell. The only difference is the guy's not in GP. He's not in general population. He's in protective custody. So I guess his new best friend is whatever cop happens to be on shift who's watching him. And it's a boring, lonely existence. If I was him, I would want to go into population, but he doesn't have a popular crime. Remember, this guy was a prosecutor, too. His family were prosecutors. Good chance there's people in there with him that his family locked up, and they're looking for some payback.
Yep, I could see that. And he might have helped lock them up, too, because he was a part-time prosecutor, too. Larry Levine, as always, I love talking to you. Your knowledge is just fascinating. I can't wait to have you back. Thanks, sir.
Anytime, Ashley.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.